Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are departing Brussels. Runway 25 right. Russie 3 Golf departure. We are on Batson. We don't have. Oh, look at that. There's a church over there. That's pretty sweet. Do not have a any ATC. Just want to see how this this performs on departure. We've got live weather. We've got a payware scenery. Nice payware, beautiful payware scenery actually from Brussels. Alright, heading indicator checks with the runway number. On that VNAV, it's on the auto throttle. There's a good idea. On that VNAV is set. Engines are stabilized. Toga power is set.
Airspeed's live.
Checked.
80 knots.
Cross checked.
V1.
Climbing straight ahead to 1700.
Positive rate of climb.
Gears coming up. Hand this over to George here. Yeah, this is a little bit extreme on the climb angle. A little bit extreme on the climb angle. Laps 1. And there's our upspeed. Gorgeous day. Cabin's not quite yet pressurized. Beautiful day. What a departure. And there's transition altitude. Okay. Looking good. Smooth as can be. Gosh, Europe is looking gorgeous this time of year. I haven't flown in Europe in quite a while. Extremely smooth so far. Alright, let's go landing lights on. Cabin is pressurizing. Everything looking good. Alright. Dial straight up to 370. We're going to left turn heading 105 here in a second. Alright. The Belgian countryside. Looking beautiful. Quick look here. Looking clear all the way down to Bologna. Alright, I mean, smooth as can be. Smooth as can be. So I guess we will take a break here and we'll be back later in the flight. Hey everybody, here we are on cruise 37,000 feet. Super smooth, everything's looking beautiful. We are getting ready for our approach down into Bologna. And we are flying the Benham for a arrival. Venue for an arrival. There we go. And the ILS Zulu, runway 12, flying the ILS Zulu because ILS Zulu is the lowest minimums. And we like low minimums. So, looking good, everything's set up for the approach. Do need to start setting up for the ILS, but I won't take you guys through that. So, we'll be back pretty shortly here for top descent, coming up in about 20 minutes. And we'll see you on the arrival into Bologna. Alright, here we are, just passing through 18,000 feet on our way down into Bologna. It's been perfectly smooth so far. No issues, no hiccups. Anticipate flying the ILS Zulu. I don't think there's going to be actual weather, but we'll see. Coming up on the start of the arrival, we'll look real quick here. 1089, and we need 117.1 in the backup for both sides. 1089, 117.1, 1089, 117.1. And final approach course 113. Final approach course 113, 113. Alright, there's no controllers on right now, but we'll see. Airport elevation 120, 100 feet's going to do the trick. MSA and the VOR is... the direction we're coming from is going to be 4,000 feet. I think I do want to do here, before I forget, is set up my fixes here. So these are my range rings here in the fixes page, so that I can have all of my distances. That's good. What are we gonna be on the ground? It's 15:16 expected, 15:31, so we got 15 minutes. Alright, so let's go back over here. Missed approach. Climb runway heading at 500, but not before D1.0 BOA, 1.5 Iblin. After threshold runway 12, turn left, max 200 knots, intercept the radial 045 until D14 DME. Off the BOA VOR at Mivbo at 4,000 and hold. Did you get that one? Alright, climb straight ahead. Just make sure you're past the end of the threshold of the runway. Not before DME 1.0 off the VOR. Intercept the radial. The radials radiate out, so you're going to be flying that heading. You're going to be flying a heading of 045. It's going to give us a beautiful teardrop entry. Teardrop entry is outbound minus 30, so 225 minus 30 be 195. So we've hit. Oh no! This is a non-standard holding pattern. Pardon me. So it's a direct entry right into Mivbo. Left-hand holding patterns are non-standard. So it's gonna be a direct entry at Mivbo, left around 225. Max 200 knots, minimum holding altitude is 4,000 feet. Climb gradient 4.2 required to remain inside controlled airspace. I'm a big fan of controlled airspace. We're going to keep an eye on that. Localizer altitudes, we're going to keep an eye on these on the way in. It gives us a good reference for where we are in the approach. So we come here to MDUD, which is also on the arrival. 2,500 feet. We capture at Adolo 7.5 from the ILS. 113 heading. These are localizer restrictions, so dive and drive restrictions on the way in. Presuming we're not going to lose the vertical guidance, we should be good. Ground speed, expect about 150 knots, so 800 feet on the descent. Runway and identifier lights and PAPIs on the left hand side. High intensity approach light system with a rabbit is beautiful. Missed approach, climb 500 and hang a Louis. We are category Delta aircraft. Alpha is 0 to 90, Bravo is 91 to 120, Charlie is 121 to 140, Delta is 141 to 165. There is an Echo, which is 165, which is greater than 165, and that is smoking, folks. Anybody who gets that reference, you win a prize. Alright, so I'm pretty happy. Not real happy to see that. We are well inside the 25 knot range ring here. From 10,000 feet. Bologna traffic, beeline 3125, 15 miles north of the field, inbound ILS runway 12, Bologna. St. Tausendfuss. So serious in the Lufthansa. The virtual world. Alright, so PE515. Gonna be 5 miles from MDUD. MDUD is 14 points. So once we hit here, we're 20 miles. So we got plenty of time. We're gonna be horsing around here for a little bit. Gonna be horsing around here for a little bit before we turn a 20-mile final, 20-mile final. So I'm not too worried about speeds right now because there's nothing to worry about. I am worried about landing lights on under 10,000 feet. We'll turn our seatbelt signs on, not off. Just a little bit of Italy for you guys. Smooth as can be. This driver is spectacular. And the live weather is spectacular too. Live weather I kind of find hit and miss. This live weather is hit. Looking good today. Alright, looking good today. Go back down here real quick. Alright. Flaps 40 VREF is 139, so 209 is going to be our up speed. Marconi. Alright, time for me to do my fidgeting. I always gotta fidget before I land. Marconi. Bologna Marconi. Bologna Marconi traffic. Borgo Panigale, what the heck is that? Huh. A different name for the chart, a different name on the chart than they do on the map. So this should be a pretty decent indication of how smooth this driver is, because .011 now, because no 1011 winds are 0703 knots. Because we've got some little bit of weather, as you can see. We've got a nice payware traffic, as you can, or a nice payware scenery, which you'll see here pretty soon. I'm opening this down to 209. I like controlling my own speed. I don't like seeing big white patches in the middle of what I'm looking at. Bologna traffic, beeline 3125, 20 mile left base runway 12, Bologna. Come on, fix that for me. I don't know what this is about. Alright, let's go UR localizer approach mode. In the backup, localizer captured. We'll go flaps 1. That was back to 189. Little bit of a hesitation right there. I've been having trouble all day getting my my head tracker in a comfortable spot. Arm the auto brakes. Alright, everything looks good. Capturing the glide slope from below, which is what we like to see. .5 DNE. We'll go flaps 5. And we'll dial it back to 169. Your up speed is your VREF flaps 40 plus 70. And then 20 knots down for each 1, 5, 10, 15 flap setting beneath that. That makes any sense. And glide slope is captured. Missed approach altitude. You can bring that up. Alright. .7 miles, we'll gear down flaps 15. $2,500. Alright, we'll go gear down flaps 15. Dial the speed back to VREF plus 5, which is 150. It's going to disagree with my decision because flaps aren't deployed yet. Bologna traffic, D-line, 3125, 7 mile final runway 12, Bologna. We'll go flaps 30. Bologna traffic, D-line 3125, 5 mile final runway 12, Bologna. See, I just can't get. Alright, flaps 30, auto brakes set, speed brakes armed. 1400 for 338. 4 miles, once we hit 3 miles. One thousand. My airplane.
500.
500.
400.
400.
300.
300.
Approaching minimums. 200.
200.
Continue.
100.
100.
50.
50.
30.
30.
20.
20.
10.
10.
Mm.
Ordentlich und dynamisch für unser junger Co-Pilot wieder gelandet, dürfen wir Sie noch bitten, zu Ihrer eigenen Sicherheit so lange angeschnallt sitzen zu bleiben, bis wir die endgültige Parkposition erreicht haben und die Anschnallzeichen über Ihnen erloschen sind. Denn glauben Sie uns, es hat noch kein Passagier geschafft,
Well, that was a better touchdown than it was
Wir uns nun ganz
approach,
herzlich von Ihnen verabschieden. Wir hoffen, Sie hatten einen angenehmen Aufenthalt hier bei uns an
in
Bord.
my opinion.
Wir wünschen Ihnen einen schnellen, aber vor allem sicheren Weg nach Hause und gegebenenfalls eine angenehme Weiterreise. Wir sagen vielen Dank, dass Sie heute unsere Gäste waren. Schauen Sie auch bitte noch einmal nach, ob Sie nichts Persönliches hier bei uns an Bord vergessen. Denn sonst können Sie es morgen auf eBay wieder ersteigern. In dem Sinne, alles Gute für Sie. Vielleicht bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss, Servus und auf Wiedersehen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Clear and safety. Please remain seated. We've received no from sponsor. We have reached our final parking position, and the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched on. We would like to say goodbye to now. It was a pleasure having you aboard today. We do hope you enjoyed your flight. We wish you all a safe and quick way home, or a nice summer journey. We say thank you for being on this today and looking forward to seeing you soon on one of our flights. All the best to you. Take care.
So overall, not too bad.
Sollten Sie aus Ihrer Urlaubskasse noch nicht alles ausgegeben haben, so würden wir uns über einen kleinen Spendenbeitrag für unsere Hilfsorganisation der Harborlines freuen. Eine Spendenbox halten wir auch gerne beim Aussteigen bereit. Vielen Dank.
Overall, not too bad. Come down here and get a nice view of the field here. This is a great airport. I've flown in here before, which is why. And once again, we are reminded why we turned off. Why we turned off airport ground vehicles in the first place. I have no idea which parking spot I'm using, but I'll just pick this one, set the parking brake, come up top. Come down, cut the engines, and I'll turn these off. Turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Turn that off. Let's come down and start getting stuff organized here. So, definitely, again, very, very smooth with the driver. There was one little hesitation. Don't know what it was about. I also don't know whether I get a jetway here or not. I don't believe so. So we'll have to get the stairs here. So overall, very good. overall, very, very good. Nothing to complain about at all. As far as the driver goes, so did our GA test yesterday. It passed. Airline test today. It passed. So, all I can say is we recommend it. Good driver. So, hope you guys enjoyed the flight, and we will see you next time.